that's all the more reason to have a cop show here, because there's a lot of content. And yeah, I mean, even in my neighborhood where I live, which is a nice neighborhood, I heard 8 gunshots outside my window last year at one point, and called 911. And sure enough, three people have been shot. And that's like a nice neighborhood, so I'm like, yeah, Chicago's for real. Chicago's for real.
So when I think about a show like New York Undercover, and I think also this was like a classic and how it took 2 officers and showed not just how rough New York City was, like the boroughs, but it gave you this sense of who they were and their connection to the city.
Right. Yeah.
Like you speaking to Chicago like that, how do you see that dynamic of both the characters and the storylines, showing people the relationship between the police and a city like Chicago and the people in the city? Because I think people look at Chicago now with the murder rate, they think there's a very black and white relationship between the police and...
But there isn't.
Right.
And you know what? What I've learned here, the reason that there isn't is I've learned from literally, and I say this every time in an interview, Brian Luch, our technical advisor, is the epitome of a Chicago cop who walks that line, who has had to see the worst of the worst, deal with, awful violence, gang violence, drugs. He's right here, I was looking for him. I just saw. And not bring it home with him, and also be like an incredible member of his community, and support kids and schools and all those things, and really make a difference in his community. And I think that's been like awesome for us to be involved with ourselves, and to get to know him and to understand how he deals with that stuff and how he doesn't bring it home with him.
You guys feel like this show helped shape the narrative about the relationship between the police and the people in the city like Chicago?
I hope we're doing that.
I think it's something important to the cops here, and I think they're. I think they give a lot of input to the showrunners, the creators, and the writers, but 43 minutes of TV a week, it's tough to. I mean, it's something that's obviously very important and in the forefront of their minds, but how much it makes it on the show and the air, I'm not sure, but I know that it's something that they consciously thought about. Right?
We do feel responsible to representing them in a good light, and I think that we do a good job.
Yeah.
I know you guys are just portraying police officers, but maybe what would you suggest or do differently if you were real life Chicago police officers that you think could help curb the violence here?
Oh gosh, more money in education. I think that's a global thing. More money in education, less money in the military. Educated minds. I think that's what's important. How's that?
I would have a longer vest to protect more of my body. That's it. Maybe down to my legs, so my legs are protected from bullets. Probably my answer.
Right on. Thanks, guys.